I have my 11 chains. Now I need to, the pattern says turn and work back across the chains. You're not technically turning this in any way. You're just changing directions, might be a better way to phrase it. But we always just say turn and work back across the chains. So you're going to start by making a single crochet in the second chain from the hook. So this V right here is my first chain from the hook. It's the closest one. I'm going to go into this second one. And I'm going straight into the center of the V. I'm putting my hook straight into the center. And you will notice if you've gone into the center of your V, you should have 2 bars or strands of yarn there across your hook. If you don't have 2, you didn't go into the center, so give it another try. If you just go into this bar right here, this loop, you'll only have 1 strand. You need to go straight into the center. Now we're going to work the single crochet. So we're going to yarn over, which means we're going to bring that yarn over the hook, and we're going to pull that through. Again, we're trying to keep the stitches nice and tight, so I'm not pulling my hook up high or at a big angle as I do this. I'm keeping everything really close to these chains. Okay, so I have 2 loops on my hook to complete the single crochet. I'm going to yarn over again, so bring the yarn over my hook. I'm going to rotate the hook and pull through both of those loops. Again, keeping my hook and everything really close to my stitches. That's how we make the stitches tighter. Now, as a new crocheter, it can sometimes be hard to find the first and last stitch of your row. It's like the easiest place to lose stitches when you're working the next row. So what I like to do is take those handy dandy stitch markers and I put a stitch marker in right under the V. See, when you make a single crochet at the top, it makes a V just like your chain stitches. So if you put a stitch marker in there, it marks that first stitch so you know exactly where it is and where you need to work, which is quite handy when you're learning to crochet. So I need to single crochet in each chain across. So every chain from this point on is going to have a single crochet. So I need to find my next V. So you can tell this is where I worked because there's already kind of a V shape going into it. That's my first single crochet. Here's my next V. I'm going to put my crochet hook right in the center of it again. And you can see 2 bars across the top of the hook. So I've gone into the center, yarn over, pull that through. Again, keeping my hook and everything really close to the stitches. 2 loops on my hook, yarn over, and to complete the single crochet, I'm going to pull through both of those loops. Again, keeping everything nice and tight. Notice my crochet hook is parallel. It's horizontal just like this is horizontal. That allows me to keep my stitches smaller and more even and tight. Again, tight is key for this one. Not like death grip tight, but tight, okay? So I'm going to go into the center of this V. Again, to the next chain. Should have 2 bars across there. Yarn over, pull the loop through, 2 loops on my hook, complete the single crochet by yarn over and pull through 2. Find the next V, put your hook through the center of it to do your next single crochet. 2 bars across the top, yarn over, pull that loop through, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through both loops. Again, just keeping the hook close to the work. Into the center of the next V or chain, 2 bars there across the top of the hook, yarn over, pull through, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, and pull through 2. Again, keeping your hook and everything close to your stitching. Go into the next V in the center, 2 bars across the top, yarn over, pull it through, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through both loops to complete your single crochet. We've got a few more here to do. Find the center of the next chain stitch. Sometimes you gotta do a little wiggling. There we go. 2 bars over the top, yarn over, pull the yarn through, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, and pull through 2. Find the next V of the chain, push the hook through. Oops. You want to be careful not to split the yarn. Yarn is made up of plies. That's all those strands you see swirling around. You want to try not to go through the center of them. There we go. So we don't want to split the yarn itself. We want to go so that we have 2 strands there where we can see them. Yarn over, pull up the loop, yarn over, and pull through 2. Go into the next one. Yarn over, pull through the loop, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, and pull through 2. Now I'm at my last one. Go into the center of that chain. This is the one right next to the slip knot. Yarn over, pull through, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, and pull through 2. Now I'm going to go ahead and place a stitch marker again. Maybe I have lost my stitch marker. Okay, I will place a stitch marker momentarily. For now, we'll look at it. I'll take up another one. Okay, this is what your row should look like when you're done. You should have 10 stitches. Okay, we'll go over counting those in just a moment.
Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and leave us a comment.